in the scenes where like she gets shot, all you hear is Meryl like just moaning because she got shot, and it's like she shouldn't be making this sound.
What does it sound like, Steve?
I don't know, dude.
Little Steve kept that memory, and older Steve just keeps it to himself.
I was sitting crisscross on my in my living room, just like this.
Crisscross with the controller super low down to your waist. And
no, I was like that, and I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm."
Oh my God.
Trying to. I was doing the headband. I was
What's
like,
happening?
I'll be like, "Hey, go sleep."
Why are my pants getting tighter?
Copyright.
There ain't no way YouTube's gonna be like, that sounds exactly like it. Get his ass, FBI.
No, they're gonna get you for something else.
Big bird. Oh my
At some
God,
point.
take it back. People are gonna assume that it's bad. I'm not on the watch list. Oh, we gotta clap. Clap. 3, 2, 1, clap. Well, podcast, everybody.
At this point, I don't know, bro. Like, you can't trust anyone. I don't know what you've done. You don't know what I've done.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Have I
know what
done
you've done.
anything? That's a good question. Have you guys? Oh, by the way, my name is Lee. This is Richard. This is Steve. We heard from a friend. Welcome to the podcast. This is episode 61.
Yes.
62.
62.
Yes.
You guys, I'm not going to do the math. I want to be surprised, but I feel like in my butthole that I will land on the 69th episode as the host just naturally.
I hope you don't.
I feel it. I feel it in my jimmies. If it's not me, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Steve. If it's Richard, I will be shocked.
We'll switch. We'll switch.
No, if it's Richard, I want Richard to do it, and it has to be like a lead topic or something. Yeah,
No,
it has to be. Yeah, because it's too easy for Steve and it's too easy for me. For Richard, it'll be interesting to see
Why
what
for me?
he comes up. Because you're me. You're like the straight me. That's it.
I was like, wait.
Man,
I'm counting
Yeah,
it
you're
out. It lands for Steve. So.
no,
Mhm.
gay. I can say that because I'm gay. For anybody that can't tell. Take the bull by the horns.
By the cock.
Well, same thing then. Steve's got to come up with something.
I'm gonna come.
good.
All right.
Yeah, you can start. You could
I'm gonna
play this back during the 69th episode. There you go. Yep. You know what? You can give your tips and tricks. They helped me a couple times. So
You wanted to give her the tip?
here's tip number 1 from Steve. See? Same person.
Just gotta blow on it like, and then.
Wait, no, you forgot. You gotta knock a little. You gotta knock twice first.
Yeah, go like that. Flicking it.
Wait, I don't
Wake
know
up.
where we're at. I don't know what body part
Don't
and what person we're on right now.
We
Don't
leave
worry.
that to you.
Most men don't.
Scientifically proven it's not real, dude.
Fair. Italy episode. We're already talking about sex.
Yay.
Yay.
How has everybody's week been? We have not convened since last episode. How are you guys doing? How are things? I'm an anxiety-ridden mess because work sucks. But what's new? What about you guys?
You go first. Tell us about Steve Land. How is that going?
Yeah, Steve, how's Stevanian? Are you guys running water yet?
No.
It's dry as always.
But you know what is open? The brothel.
The town mayor shot himself in the head.
Oh.
You know when they say you guys check on your friends? Don't.
Dude,
Just don't.
my
There's
town.
no other reason. Just don't.
My town is full of crime, pain, anger, and sadness.
I thought he was gonna say crying. I
Yeah,
wasn't
both.
expecting
I was like,
no, you get both.
Well, he
immediately
said
afterwards.
sadness.
Yeah.
It's implied.
There's
Yeah.
an umbrella for that, and crying is under the sadness umbrella for sure.
The mayor went up to the top of his tower and he said,
The mayor had a tower.
"Yeah,
Damn, no wonder he was
Nope.
getting caught for embezzlement.
probably."
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Steve's gonna start his
They
own,
said
his own
indictment,
TikTok
psych.
series, but with his own Barbie dolls. Not Barbie dolls, they're gonna be Bratz dolls, and then he's gonna do Stevania.
It's just
the
WWE
Real
wrestlers.
Housewives of Stevania.
It's just
That'd be
fucking.
good.
It's just my old wrestling figures.
There you go.
From the top rope.
To the top of the tower.
No.
Murder Stevania.
In all seriousness, it's just been busy. I've been working a lot. Work's been crazy. like outside of work, I took a step back a little bit from the gym. I hurt my lower back, but nothing serious. It was just like it was kind of like, okay, now we're pushing heavy. Now we need to like start. I bought a belt. It should be coming in the week. It should be here by the time I leave, by the time I come back.
I thought of a WWE belt.
You haven't had a belt this whole time? I assumed that you were using a belt.
No, I was training without a belt, but my body just can't take it.
Yeah, no, you should get a belt.
Yeah, so I bought a belt, bought a nice belt. It has a little clamp, so when I flick it, it goes like you can hear it click off, and I'm like, yeah, this is tight.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. Bitches go hard for that.
Well, I bought it so my back doesn't go hard. It doesn't fucking S form.
No, I know, but like it's that whole like, oh, can you take off your belt with one hand? Can you undo a bra with one hand? People just like seeing shit being done with one hand. I don't understand. The bar is low. The bar is on the ground, you guys. I get it. But like, no, I don't get it. Jesus, it's weird.
Yeah. Other than that, I saw the Nun. Nun was cool. That was a good movie. Yeah, it was cool. I give it like I give it a 6.5. It was entertaining, but it's also like you don't have to watch it.
You know, I watched the D&D movie, and then I was like, okay, like a 7. Then I rewatched it. I give it an 8 now. I think because it's very like whimsical, and my brain went in with an expectation of like
super
I
nerdy.
wanted to nerdy, but the nerdy stuff was there. I just wanted more action, not comedy.
Yeah. And
it felt very like Ella Enchanted comedy kind of, but like for like adults, like it's just goofy. It can be silly, but it. Like overall, it works with the movie. So I was like, okay, no, yeah, I give this like a solid 8. If you're like going in there with no expectations and just like a fun time, yeah.
But other than that, it's been cool. It's been quiet. I'm thinking, I was like, anything exciting happen? No. It's I honestly, I think these last 2 weeks I've been on just routine. Like my brain's just been on routine. Plus, I'm also like haven't really done much because I leave next week. So
where are you going?
To Ohio.
Yeah. You're what is it?
My
what's
rave?
the thing again? Yeah, what's the name again?
Lost Lands.
Lost Lands. I was gonna say it's like Tomorrowlands or Land of something.
Tomorrowland's in like Sweden or some shit.
Gotcha. Ohio for Lost Lands. Yeah, that's where you're going. Got it. I don't think Liv's going to that. I gotta see him.
Yeah.
Not that I would go.
Won't be out there.
I like how I remember you specifically bringing up being like, I want to go just so I could go see Liv.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's money that Lee does not have now. Lee back then I think could have done it had he just like saved 2 paychecks and then like just dealt with where I'm at now. If it was back then, I think it would have been less stress. You guys spend your money when you can because you never know what the future is gonna be like. And like, yeah.
Oh, we're back to that topic.
I mean, like, well, I mean, not like burn it, but like what I mean is like, had I spent my money then, I'd have the amount of money that I have now, but I wouldn't be like, you know, so in the dump emotionally. Emotionally, I'm in the dump because of what's going on in my life. So had I done that shit when I was having fun, it would have been great.
I was like, the only I think exciting thing that happened is I started journaling again.
Cute.
Yeah, I bought a new journal, put away my old one because I finished that one.
What kind of journaling are we doing? Are we like talking about our day? Are we talking about like our thoughts? What are we doing?
It's a little bit of both. It's kind of like self-therapy.
Dear diary.
Today I took a fat shit.
Captain's log 1.
Nerd. Sad.
Watching a lot of Star Trek lately. Yeah.
I do want to see the episode of Ahsoka.
I've been watching like slight reaction, not reactions, but like on TikTok they're popping up, so I'll see like somebody reacting to like
Anakin
a flashback. Out. Yeah, I saw that. That was like, cute. That was cute.
I love
Christensen is fine.
I love him.
Just putting that out there. Even to this day, man is still fine.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, other than that, that's about it. Richard?
Nice.
What you been up to?
I've
gone through response. Anyway.
No, I'm going through a lot of change right now. Not gonna lie. So I already told these guys I didn't plan on saying it on the podcast, but I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
You don't have to.
No, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. What's it called?
Jesus.
I don't have a job right now. I got fired for tardiness.
Unemployed.
Hmm.
I don't have a
Unemployed
job.
king.
In my opinion, 5 minutes is whatever, but you know, corporate America, I don't whatever the fuck.
When everything adds up, you guys, according to HR and corporate America. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's stupid. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm taking it as like a sign. I told these guys I take it as a sign because I've been saying I want to get rid of or I wanted to switch jobs anyway. But I don't know, comfortability, you know, just you get in a rut / pattern. So I'm taking it as a sign from life as like, hey, dude, just leave already. Go do something different. And I'm pretty sure, depending on how the end of this week goes, I should have a job by next week. So,
Nice.
Doing what? If you could mention it.
Well, I'm not entirely sure yet, but from what I understand,
If you do get employed.
yeah, it's just medical
Mhm.
transportation for like older folks.
Oh, like you're
nice.
driving the
Mhm.
Like the
big,
hospice people?
the big Ubers,
No, not hospice.
basically
Oh.
for old people. They have
Yeah.
like big vans.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That, and
dope.
Maybe
then-
they'll tip you.
I don't know. I think it'll just be fun, but
Dude, the holiday tamales are gonna be crazy.
Old people love tipping, so I just
Especially younger
imagine. I
folks.
assume I just assume, especially for like you driving them, that's just like, oh my god, not even my kid does this, and you're pretty nice to older people. Me,
So-
I have no patience. So
Yeah, you
So,
kind of have a stank face as it
I
is.
think I'd be doing, I'd be doing that, but also
RBF, it's not my fault.
basically like receptionist type of thing.
Mhm.
So I'm like, fuck it. At least like I won't be
Dude.
bored the whole day just sitting on a desk. But
You won't be stationary?
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, but you won't be like throwing your back out and shit like that.
Yeah, so-
either. So that's good.
that's good.
like I said, depending on how this week goes, we'll see how it happens.
What would the schedule look like?
That's what I had to look at because I not exactly sure. More than likely, I'm
okay.
gonna have to start working evenings though, so I probably won't be home till like 10.
Ooh,
Ooh,
harsh.
like during the
Like,
week?
7
Very-
days a week or 5 or during the weekday?
It's I don't know
Varies.
because
Oh,
yeah
okay.
because I have a family that works there also, but they have different jobs in general, and
Gotcha.
they work from Thursday to Monday, and then get Tuesday and
Third
Wednesday
shift.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, worst case scenario, I just gotta switch around some things, but you know, for this, obviously,
So I'm officially looking for a new duo.
I was like, what? Funny, the same thing happened with my friend. He got a job, was doing the third. They call it the third shift where he was working. But I guess the management fucked up his scheduling, so he wasn't scheduled for 2 weeks. Him and
Damn.
another new hire. So it's like that's weird because we were hired because obviously they need the help or whatever.
Yeah.
Or not, they don't need it, but like the position was there obviously. So he waited like 2 days, I think, or on the second day. He waited a day, then the second day he went in. He was like, hey, so this is, I noticed this is what's going on. I wasn't on the schedule, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, oh, thanks for letting us know. And then he informed them about like his medical history and like what's going on. And they're like, oh, okay, no, we totally understand. Like they're being super, super cool about it. So I guess because he showed that initiative and he showed like honesty or whatever, they're like, honestly, we're getting the vibe that you like kind of have a good head on your shoulders. Basically, you have common sense because you also came in because most people wouldn't like, they just be like, all right, I'm coasting for 2 weeks. How do you feel about management? And he was like, I mean, yeah, I could do that. I think he has done some type of work before in that area. So they're like, okay, so let's fast track you into management. So now he's doing management. He went from third shift graveyard hours to Monday through Friday management
wow.
Oh, that's cool. Confirmed.
in under a week.
Nice.
Some places, you guys, all it takes is just talking to someone and just putting in like a little bit of effort, just like bare metal, just like enough,
Yeah.
Mhm. True.
Because honestly, people are fucking idiots and people are lazy. I mean, I'm lazy, but not like lazy to the point where it's like, they gave me 2 weeks off. I'm not even gonna call, like, bitch, what the fuck? I
Shit.
need money and I want to make sure I have a job and it's not like
Yeah.
some stupid ass test. That's where my brain would go is like, I'm being tested. They're testing me. I don't trust these people. I'll give it a day. I would have done the same thing. I would have given a day or two, and then I would have called. My difference is I would have called. I don't think I would have gone in. If it's close by, I would have gone in. But yeah, I'm like thinking of like GameStop, and then like when I was working at the mortuary, yeah, no, those were like from 15 minutes to a 30-minute drive, like one step from another. But yeah, no, I cannot do that. I'd call. But yeah,
if that low key though, if a place was testing you like that, I don't think I'd want to work there.
Yeah, no, shit like that
like
sucks.
a hostile environment already.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Toxic. Did you guys see anything about what happened today? From the today is being the 14th of September. They had the like Nintendo Direct and the PlayStation State of Play or whatever.
Oh no, I was up. All I saw was like the Apple fucking event.
Yeah, I saw the Apple thing, but I didn't.
Was that today?
No, that was yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know. Was there anything cool from Apple? I had no idea. I didn't really see anything on my timeline about it.
The colors look better. I like the phone colors. They're just very like earth toned. Like
cute.
Yeah, they're pretty. They finally fucking added a bezel on top of the watch, so you won't bang it. Like it has a little ridge now. It looks nice. It's pretty.
Oh, okay.
But everything else is the same.
Honestly, it's more the same. To be fair, it's
camera looks
really
nicer, so that's cool. I mean, at least for me, like I record a lot, so I need a nicer camera. So I'm going for the Max. Pro. I'm gonna do the 15 Pro Max.
Yeah, same. But what's it called? I literally just want it because of the side button.
Oh yeah, it's not a switch anymore. It's just a button.
I don't know. It's so dumb.
So
but
wait, what happened? What happened with PlayStation and Nintendo?
Titanium.
Oh yeah, it's made out of
color.
No, it's made out of
titanium. The rover is made out of apparently.
Made out of titanium.
Yeah. It's the same material they used to build the rover.
Apparently, it's noticeably lighter though.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like titanium.
Yeah.
It's not steel. Steel's heavier.
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn. Okay.
You didn't pay attention to science or what?
No, I'm just like, that's like, it feels a little excessive for a phone. Titanium.
Hey, dude. Now you have a weapon.
I have a weapon.
What is it?
I don't know. Their whole thing about this is like they're trying to reduce waste. Ew.
Crawling. Why you gotta sound like that when you do it? It sounds so gross.
I'm throwing up
he has
in my
a
mouth.
lot of experience with throwing up on command.
True that.
Yep. I finger my throat.
He has a party trick, you guys, when we go out drinking. He's like, hey, you want to see how much of my head I can put in my mouth? And we're like, no.
That is not what I do.
He does that.
I said, hey, I'm feeling nauseous.
Dope. And then he bangs his throat like a teenage girl. I
can't be drunk. They can't know. Steve.
It is what it is, guys.
What happened with PlayStation? Please move on.
Honestly, overall, the PlayStation, it was kind of sad. Not gonna lie, it was only like 30 minutes long. Oh. And the first comment, besides somebody that put the timestamps for what games were on the video, was, guys, if you go in with low expectations, you can't be disappointed. It had over like 2.9K likes.
Bro,
it was only up for like a little bit. By that point, I was like, this is depressing.
I mean, it's true.
And the games were like kind of whatever. I mean, I don't have a PlayStation, so I wasn't really hyped. The only thing I was really hyped for, not hype, but like, oh, cool, more gameplay, was just Spider-Man. They show more Spider-Man, and they did confirm that you're basically like in the middle of it, like Grand Theft Auto, you're swapping from character to character on the fly.
That's what they said the first time.
And then there's, but they didn't really show it, and they showed it. They showed
gameplay. They didn't explicitly say, "Oh, that's how it works."
Yeah,
figured.
Yeah, so they showed how that was, and then they showed like some more of the fighting. I don't know if it's like maybe it's just like a sophisticated AI, or maybe you can swap in the middle of a fight. But there was a lot of like scenes with like Peter Parker and Miles Morales like fighting each other, or not each other, but with each other, and like combos or whatever. So it looked cool.
It's probably sequence.
Yeah, but yeah, look neat. You know, when it comes out, might think about getting a PS5 if it's not coming to PC, just because it's a really cool game, and some games just run better. Like I can't even play Starfield on my PC because it's just
I looked into that.
So stuttery.
Yeah, not looked into it. I saw it on TikTok. It's just a bunch of people are having problems with that because for some reason they have everything maxed out for settings that honestly don't matter. Like I saw Shroud, like he was struggling. He has a fucking insane PC, obviously, and all he did was turn off the shadows or like turn it on low, and then instantly it just got better. He got like 30 frames off of that.
Well, everything is already set to low for me, and it still like plays like shit.
It's also a massive ass game, so I wouldn't, you know.
I mean, I've been hearing like meh things about it, honestly, so I'm not too beaten up about it. It's like, okay, that's fine. Like it's just that it like puts its hands in a lot of different cookie jars, but it doesn't like just sell it like as a whole. It's just like a lot of little things. Like the best part is like apparently the space fighting, but even that's like kind of like after a while you just get a good ship and then it's like whatever, you could just do anything you want almost.
Dude, so the best space fighting that exists was the gummy ship sequences in Kingdom Hearts.
No, yeah.
That was the best.
So we're just gonna ignore Battlefront?
We're just gonna ignore No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
Those are good space fights.
I never had a chance because I was too sweaty with our friend Brian on the ground. Just
no, not the new one. Not the new one.
I'm talking about the old one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the old one.
Oh, okay.
Did you play online or did you do AI or like
online
PvE stuff?
I did online.
I don't remember.
I didn't do online, so I thought it was okay. Because I only played with my brother split screen or whatever. We'd play together on the same team because you could do like against the robots or whatever, you know, bots. Right. And it was fine. It was whatever. It's just kind of like after a while you kind of just like speed run through it because it's just like muscle memory. So it was like I can't really remember it being like memorable in the sense of like, you know, that's high quality, top tier, you know, space like combat.
That's the shit.
That's it right there. But yeah, I think I like No Man's Sky a little bit more just because of like the whole, you could get like a frigate, you could get like a bunch of different ships and things like that, and then like put your other ships inside the bigger ship. I like that kind of stuff.
I watched the video of someone explain like, is it worth playing No Man's Sky in 2023? And like the bottom line was like, if you have people to play with, 100%. But if you're gonna play it by yourself, there's no point in playing it anymore. Like there's so many other games that you can invest time into, and that's just one of those games that like the way he described it was like you just had to be there when it was there, and you played it. And then co-op came out, and then people who played it were like, okay, I'll come back and play with my friends. And then you kind of did so much, and then you're just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I remember
we tried it.
Same thing happened to me. Played it online, played with my friends, and then they put actual co-op in, but I was on the PC by that point, I think. So I was like, okay, let me give it a shot, and it was fun. And then we binged it for like a month, and then we stopped. But like the DLC that they put out looks pretty cool. So
like, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Maybe, yeah, it's like space magic or something. Yeah. You can have a staff.
They're still pumping out new content, so that's cool.
Yeah, but
well,
yeah. So
I was just gonna say real quick, No Man's Sky sucked in the beginning anyway. I'm sure it's gonna be the same thing with Starfield.
Yeah, I mean, from what people are saying, Starfield it's kind of, I mean, it's like any game at this point, dude. It's so hyped. Like, yeah, like the only game I'm actually hyped about because I know they won't change the formula is like the new COD. It looks cool. It looks good. They're bringing about a bunch of old shit. The gun mechanics look a lot better than what they used to. They're not keeping like what M2 looks like. So it's like, okay, cool. They're kind of switching a little bit, but enough to where it's like, I'm gonna get it. And the storyline always looks dope. So
I was gonna say I might actually get this one on release. Maybe I know my dad will be getting it. I know like Zach and Nate are gonna be getting it, and then if they get it, then the other dudes are gonna be getting it. So like it's just a bunch of people. You pretty sure Richard will fall into place because of peer pressure.
Yeah,
$70 though, dude. Games are dumb expensive now.
But dude, like think about it. COD at least gives you campaign, it gives you multiplayer, and it gives you those dark zone maps now too, and it gives you a battle royale. Like when you really add all that up, it's like worth $70 at that point.
Hopefully by that point I'm actually done playing Baldur's Gate, so I can make. Oh no, that's on my C drive. Shit, never mind.
I'm getting the game.
You could just get another hard drive, but.
You could.
Yeah.
And then Dr. PC over here will go install it for you.
It's an external hard drive. I'll just do an external hard drive.
Ew.
I wouldn't do external.
I'm too lazy to swap stuff out.
Yeah, but that shit will take like years to load.
and it's scary.
Why?
Because external hard drives have
No,
storage.
to him.
Oh,
I know why. I know why it's slow.
Because
That's why. You don't know how?
kind of, but
It's
not
just,
really.
It's just a put. Like it's literally on the side. Well, mine's on the side. I just gotta.
it's not.
I don't think-
but-
It's
Yeah, I
not.
was
It's
gonna
not
say.
that
I feel
easy.
like my
have to do it while it's
thing
turned on.
is like, well, no.
It's
Even I
gonna-
know that
like-
much.
be like,
Well, I was gonna say I feel like mine's just like smaller. I always go for like the cheaper end kind of thing, or like things like that aren't like the cheapest, but it's like maybe like a step or two above that. That's like my realm. So I don't know if I can. I feel like I can't just like put in another hard drive. Can I? Is it just?
yeah.
Oh, I can. I
Yeah.
thought I had to like swap out one of the ones that I'm using now.
Oh,
no.
Oh, wait. So how on a scale of hard to Lee being a 1, how difficult would it be to put it in and set it up?
4? Because
Maybe I could do it.
yeah, because it's literally just you plug it into the power, which there should
Right.
already be a cable that
slot.
has them. Yeah.
Okay.
You just plug in that one, then you plug in the
Okay.
cable that goes from the hard drive into your motherboard,
Okay.
and then once that's done, it's just formatting it on the computer, and you can just look up a tutorial for that. That's dumb easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's it?
That's it.
Oh. Guys, I might have space for a game.
Yeah, you might have space for games.
How about this? You order it.
Games.
You order it. If you really feel uncomfortable, I'm down to go, and then I install it, and then we just go hang out, do something.
Yeah.
You can give them sloppy.
See what I have to do to get my friends to come out. Well, no, that's a good thing because that's actually never. I can't use that as an example. Is Richard's literally offering to help me out with installing something and then hanging out.
I was like, what were you?
afterwards.
I was like, where were you going at? He's the one who
I
offered.
take it back. Yeah, I take it back. Thanks, Richard.
You're welcome.
I'll look into it because I do want an actual like SSD that I can put in and it has enough space to play games and stuff like that. My gaming one's an HD. Wait, you know what I mean? The good one. I want the good one.
Okay.
The one. Yes.
The fast one.
But yes, the fast one. But yeah, some games just run better like that, and I'm pretty sure part of the reason why Starfield isn't running so well on my PC is because it is on the HDD or like the slower one.
Could
so
be.
pretty sure that might also be the reason. Like I know like Naraka, it's a battle royale. I know it's a lot of game talk, you guys. Sorry, but that one doesn't actually run right on the gaming drive. I have to put it on my C drive because that's just how it's coded, and it runs actually like smooth as fuck on the other one. So that's what it's like. I need to have like an actual one that I could just put games on and not worry about slowing down my PC. So yeah, but back to the, I'll do it. But back to the state of play, it was just that, and then something about Final Fantasy, and then the one that I'm excited for was Helldivers 2. It's a game Jasmine and I played. It's basically Space Marines, but like you're just calling in a bunch of like airdrops, and you got like little drones that help out, and they showcase like they're like fighting a giant monster, and this guy's got like a rocket launcher, and like somebody's loading up his rockets for him as he's shooting. It was kind of cool. It's almost unnecessary because I'm pretty sure it'll be hard and hard mode stuff, but it looked cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked neat. They showed that, and that was kind of about it. At least for me, like a lot of the games that they showed were just like kind of no names that I didn't recognize. But they had the Nintendo one today, and that one showed the new Mario Kart. So that looked cool, or a Mario Kart spinoff, or maybe it was a DLC. I'm not sure on the specific, but Mario Kart. And then it showed Super Mario RPG. That looked fun. I like that. That kind of turn-based
I heard
stuff.
about that. Yeah.
It looked cute. It was a
Wait.
remake of the old one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Super Nintendo.
Got it. Okay.
And then the one that I thought was actually pretty cool was the new Princess Peach game. Apparently you play as Peach.
Wow.
Yeah, the Super Mario movie really brought our girl up into like the limelight, and people were like, hey, I want to play as the blonde. Give her here.
Give
So-
her. Give her here, mister.
Give her here, partner.
Ew. Not when you're talking about Peach.
Straight Lee is ravenous. He doesn't care. And he's Southern, apparently.
Wait, so what's the game?
Oh, I think it's
Sure.
just like a normal like Super Mario
Mario?
game, but
Oh.
it just has like It looks like it has like slight mini games to it. Like they were showing her in different outfits, and one was like in a chef one, and you see her like putting
We get
icing on a
volleyball
cake.
peach.
It makes sense. You saw her in like a sword fighting outfit. You saw her in like a kung fu fighting outfit. So it's like, I think it's kind of like a normal adventure, but it's like mini games, almost like Wario style, but not super goofy. So,
but do we get volleyball peach?
No, I don't know.
And
they did show Luigi's Mansion too, though, and and you saw you saw multiplayer stuff. You saw different people with backpacks. So that was cute. That looked cool. So Nintendo had a better direct, in my opinion.
They've had for a while.
PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with PlayStation. No shame to anyone that owns one, but
consoles are dying now, dude.
That was kind of depressy wessy. Not gonna lie.
It's just not worth it to me anymore.
It's not. No, when we have a PC, it's like you can do so much.
It's like, I said it, like, I'm not gonna get one until there's an exclusive really worth it to me to actually get it.
Are you gonna do it for Spider-Man?
No. Like, Spider-Man is fun and all. Like, yeah, I loved it, but I don't know about just for a Spider-Man game. Like, it would have to be like another Last of Us chapter, or I don't even know, to be honest.
It'd have to be a time exclusive for like Final Fantasy for me. Like the new one?
Or a new,
they got that new one,
or a new genuine Metal Gear, but who knows if that
I would sell a whole kidney just to buy a PS5 and get the new Metal Gear if that dropped.
Yeah, if they wanted people to really play to get a PS5, something like that, like a good like brand name, they'd have to bring it out, but ain't gonna happen.
Only if I always forget her name. Only if you get to play as a sniper chick. Then I'll play it.
Quiet?
Yeah, Quiet.
Didn't she die?
No.
Spoiler alert. Didn't she die?
No, I didn't play 5 all the way through.
Oh.
Yeah, Quiet doesn't die. I played it. I played them all.
I thought she like has a bomb, that does a bomb, and she grabs the bomb and she flies out of the airplane so you don't die.
No, she doesn't die.
I think she died.
I think she did that, but I don't think she did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
That would be cool though. I'd be down to play a Quiet game. That bitch was tight.
I would just stare at the loading screen all day.
Like, yep. For those of you that don't know who Quiet is, she is a sniper. That's
Richard. Put her right here in the bottom of the screen.
There she is.
Bioengineered for audio only. She has a ponytail. She has like a bikini top on, and then tights or leggings that are sheer black and dripped up, and she's wearing booty shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her whole
and
thing
then
is
some boots.
Is it that she's like, she breathes from her skin or some shit?
Something about her skin. I think, doesn't it like let her go cloak or something? Because that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Point is, they put in some bullshit. Sniper. They put in some bullshit reason to give her the least amount of clothes possible. So, yeah.
And then there's like scenes of her like showering, but like fully clothed too. Dude,
there was this thing. There was this thing online at some point because I remember I was like just looking up shit, and then like it was on YouTube, and like somebody. Quiet. No, I wouldn't done it. Somebody like literally had like a segment of just because you're able to play her in the multiplayer, like in the PvP, and like they're just crouching up and down, and her titties are just bouncing. And we were like, wow, this dude has way too much time in his hands. Like, dude, go shower, you smell greasy.
Bro, real ones know. Real ones know there was a hidden Easter egg where in 5, if you didn't shower after a while, you start to stink. Like that was the whole mechanic of it. If you didn't shower for so long and you went to Quiet, she'd shower you.
Yep. That's an actual thing. See, Konami understands their fan base.
Japanese games know us, the horny crowd, very well. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You know what's sad is that I can't ask what's wrong with straight people because we all know a lot. So it's just a matter of.
We're just
What do you mean? We're just damaged. Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Anyway.
Mortal Kombat looks dope. I was gonna say, speaking of horny games, but just because that game has like just their characters, they have titties out, but that like it was like it's not that horny this time. It's been mega horny before. I think about that old ass Melina's outfit where she's just in like bandages. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 9, I think that was.
circa 2010 or
And,
some
yeah.
shit. Yeah, people were horny for that too. If only she didn't have raised like a shark's mouth for teeth
That's
or whatever.
cool.
That's neat and all. Turn around.
Low key.
Eat my
But,
soul. I don't
Okay.
care.
Because I had the Mortal Kombat, I think it was Deception for PSP. And that was my sexual awakening. I'm pretty sure she was my sexual awakening because they had this picture. They had this picture where everything is covered, like her mouth is covered, and her sides are just covering her nipples. So I was just like, little fucking, what was I, 10 maybe?
I feel like I've seen this picture too.
It was just little
Feel like
10-year-old
I've
me
seen it.
like, what's
It was
that?
mine.
Whoa. You're like,
it was mine.
wow.
Yeah.
Boobies.
How do I get rid of these sai? And then
Googled how to remove Melina Sai from artwork.
Wait, I was like, what game had me like that?
Batman and Robin had me like for a mini sexual awakening back when I was younger. There's
Which Robin? Booty short Robin?
No, the one where with
bald Robin.
George Clooney.
Oh, bald Robin.
They had no fucking reason for
the bottom zoom.
the ass zoom, number one. The belt buckle zoom with just crotch.
Yep, it's
number
just straight
2.
dick.
And then number 3, nipples.
Nipple
on the
armor.
suit. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, you had to. You gotta have nipple
not.
armor.
No, if Ken doesn't have any, why should Batman? It's armor.
Because what if his nipples get cold in that armor, dude? He has to be comfy.
He likes
He has to be comfy when he's breaking people's backs.
He likes it rubbing against the material.
I'm still thinking. I think it was Fox from
Fox.
From Star Fox?
No, ew. What? No.
Oh, I was like, that's a furry shit.
No, from the first Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Fox and Meryl.
Oh,
No,
the
not
redhead?
Meryl. The redhead.
That's Meryl.
Fox.
No, Meryl was the
Okay.
redhead.
No, Meryl's the doctor, the one who betrays Snake. Yeah.
No, you're tripping.
Is she the blonde one?
Meryl's the redhead.
I thought the blonde one was like
the
the
redhead
lead or
was
whatever
Fox.
her fucking name was.
The blonde one's the betrayal one. Isn't that Meryl?
Meryl.
No, I think Meryl really
Meryl's
is
the redhead.
redhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a really there's a real horny scene.
With her in the bathroom, is it that one? Okay, that is Meryl. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because that's what I thought too.
I seen it. I was like,
I knew it'd be Meryl.
I was like,
So,
I'm
For
horny.
those of you that don't know, because you guys are normal people and had normal childhoods, in the game Metal Gear, you play as the most basic of explanation. You play a military white guy and you're infiltrating an enemy base. And as you're going through a bathroom, you're like checking the doors for whatever reason. And for some reason you open the door and this girl comes out with a gun in her hand pointing at you. Cause obviously you're going to defend yourself, but she didn't have enough time to pull up her pants. So she's just everything ass out, pixelated pussy out, just standing there. And it's just like, can you pull up your underwear or some shit like that? And it's just like, I think at one point you might get like pixelated ass cheeks or something, or like there's like things blocking like big views, but it's also like old school PlayStation 1 graphics. So you're just getting blocks. Like, man, look at those cheeks. and it's just like a wallet. Like that's just like what it is of like slightly shaded crack and shit.
I found a screenshot of it and it's just, well, I don't know how they did it for the Japanese version, but the American version is just her in her undies. That's it. And a shirt.
No, I played the Japanese one.
I don't think you did.
Maybe.
Metal Gear.
My dad had like.
Let me see.
I remember my dad had copped it.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! I typed that in and it is like
just
not
straight up porn.
It's just all hentai. It's
of
just
course
all
it is.
hentai. Jesus, Meryl is cool though. I remember when when you finally get like,
dude, it's funny.
Introduce her character. She's very cool.
They have her moaning in the scenes where like she gets shot, like by the sniper, and it's like you're literally trying to crawl like through the box with the box on you to like get to the sniper and like kill her. But then like all you hear is Meryl like just moaning because she got shot, and it's like she shouldn't be making this sound.
What does it sound like, Steve?
I don't know, dude.
little Steve kept that memory, and older Steve just keeps it to himself.
Listen here.
Hey,
Oh my god, he said nobody.
I was sitting crisscross on my in my living room, just like this.
Crisscross with the controller super low down to your waist. And
no, I was like that, and I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm horny."
Oh my
I know, like,
god.
I was doing the headband. I was
What's
like,
happening?
I'll be like, "Hey, go sleep." I'm playing
Like, what
games
is
right now.
this? Terrible.
Why are my pants getting tighter?
Fucking shorts past my knees and shit.
We're something. We're something else.
Video games, guys.
We're very sane people. Yeah, this happens when you let your kids be like raised by video games when the parents aren't around, basically.
I was like, I think, yeah, but that was it. That was it for me. And then I didn't have another like moment like that until I played Mass Effect.
I guess like the like softcore porn scenes or the romance scenes.
I was like, why is this happening?
I was trying to think, like, I don't even know how. So like,
you have to purposely get there, by the way, guys.
In video games, yeah, you have to go out of your way in some RPGs to like romance your crew or your characters, your party members or whatever. It's just another layer of the game. Basically, it's a dating sim or, you know,
at that point,
a romance novel that's on the side of like you saving the galaxy or fighting the evil
it's like
enemies or whatever.
Dude,
like,
that game is literally softcore porn. Off to a planet and start blowing up a bunch of aliens and shit.
It's cool. It's also like, I don't know. It's a cool game. It's part of the experience. It's a good time. And
Mass
then
Effect 3
like,
was,
you know, follows it through.
2 was pretty good too. I love 2.
2 was cool. I like 2. 2 is awesome. I like 2's multiplayer a lot more than 3. So that was cool. Or was it 3 without the multiplayer?
3 had multiplayer.
3 had the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Andromeda had a shitty ass multiplayer. That was so disappointing. I don't know how they fucked up that formula.
Dude, they fucked up that whole game.
Oh yeah. The new one, Dragon Age, the new game that's coming out, the Direwolf one, like they've like lost all like their crew and stuff like that because of how shitty their games have been lately. And like,
what is it? Software?
As shitty, no, it's BioWare's, yeah. As shitty as it is for like other companies, the success and the now expectation that Baldur's Gate has put up, like people are like not like they're not expecting a lot, but they're expecting more than normal now. And I'm one of those people. I don't know if a company that's as small as like Larian, the game company that made the game Baldur's Gate 3, if they're as small there and they can make a game that good and that interesting and stuff like that, then I expect other RPG studios that are higher.
They're just, it's just the money shelled out and like pushed into it.
I feel like they have to now because that's all you're going to be compared to now. Everybody even if it's different, you're still going to compare it to. Like people are saying that if Starfield had came out earlier in the year or later in the year, it would do a lot better than it is now. But because it came out almost like 2-3 weeks after Baldur's Gate, that's all people are comparing it to because they're both RPGs, but they're not in the same.
I was like, they're not the same though.
No, yeah, they're not. But the fact that they're RPGs, Bethesda made Starfield. Yeah. Yeah, but the fact that they're RPGs and they have like the whole like talking mechanic and like persuasion stuff and things like that, the comparisons are being made and people are, you know, not chill, to say the least. But it is what it is, honestly. I don't really know. I'm not, again, don't really have a horse in the race. But if fucking Starfield gets, I'm pretty sure Starfield will be nominated for Game of the Year, but if it wins,
it's just pretty.
Ooh, yeah.
It won't win, but it's just pretty.
I don't think so either. I hope not. If it does, I'll be like, this is shit rigged. This is weird.
In other news, I was like, speaking of fucking games, people are like going batshit crazy. And this is just for the sports people of like how the NFL has been going on lately. Because everything that's supposed to not happen is happening, and people who aren't supposed to shine are shining. And it's just like, it looks like everybody's just like, put it like this. It's like a massive crowd of people. And then the quarterback, which is the guy who throws the ball, who people don't know, if you don't know, it just looks like they're all confused and don't know who they're playing for. Because it's just like all these pro athletes are like, what the fuck's happening? So people are like, this is going to be an interesting season because there's a lot of shit that people did not expect to happen that are happening. But
Didn't-
it also gives like a little like excitement to it because it's like cool. Like there's not a dominating team at the moment. Everybody just looks like they're so lost and confused for opening that they're just like, what the fuck? What do we do? Like, how do we play this?
I was gonna say, didn't the Super Bowl people, the ones that won, didn't they already lose or something like that? A game or something? Or what was it? I feel like I heard something like that. I'm
forgot who won.
guys.
I forgot who won the Super Bowl last
I
year.
heard it in passing.
Oh
so
wait,
I
the
was
Chiefs.
like,
Yeah, the
oh,
Chiefs lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they lost.
They
Horrendously. Like
they lost to some team that people like don't normally like expect to win games or some shit like that, like underdog shit. And I was like, that's cool. If I was a football person, I'd be like hyped for the season too. Be like, okay, this is gonna be a weird ass season. Let's go.
Yeah, but
This would be cool. That'd be cool.
it's if you guys don't watch sports, it's a good time to like just hang out with friends. If you have friends who are into sports, and just go hang out and drink and laugh.
I have a friend who still in sports, but different sport. I have a friend who has a kid, and he has his son doing hockey. He does ice hockey.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's cool. But he himself does hockey too, an adult league.
Oh, cool.
And my God.
Oh my
he's
God.
so hot. God damn it. It's shit.
It's just never like, oh, he's athletic.
No, he's hot. He's hot and athletic. It's very attractive. But I do still want to go to a hockey game. That would be fun. I want to do that whenever the season rolls around again, because it would be cool. Drinking some beers and then getting nice and cold in the ice rink. And watching a fight. He got into a fight the last time that they had a game. So I was like, hell yeah. That's hockey right there. That's just tight. I like that. Hockey.
No, it's just what's it called? I don't know. It reminded me of How I Met Your Mother, because Robin, she's from Canada, so she's like obsessed with hockey, and she's
Nice.
like, the more scars on a man, the hotter, the more hot they are, and shit like that. I'm just like,
I kind of get that a little bit, just a little.
interesting.
So I did have so I was like looking up stuff and things of that sort. And though I forgot what I was listening to, but somebody, I think it was a comment on something, but the question is, if you could experience anything for the first time, what would it be and why? Like, if you could have that first time experience, that first time watch, that first time listen, that first time playthrough, that first time, whatever it may be, what would be that thing that you guys would want to re-experience?
I don't know. I don't know. Bad things are.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Well, not like
what,
bad
like
as
a
in, like
broken
murder
arm or
anything.
something?
No.
Oh,
What cynical shit are you thinking?
Because he's already murdered someone. I said experience for the first time. You make it sound like you murdered somebody already and you want to experience it again.
Dark thoughts are dark thoughts, but like,
Okay.
I just want. Call me weird. I'm gonna end up on an FBI list. I just want to know what it's like to stab someone. I'm not gonna
Shit
do
that
it.
you've
Okay.
experienced.
I know,
not
I
shit
know,
that you
I
would
know.
like to experience.
Already.
I know, but I just saying.
Jail time for you.
Throwing that
Oh,
out
so
there.
you're just saying in general, that's
Yeah.
where your brain went and like, oh,
Yeah.
experience. I would like to experience stabbing someone. That's where your brain went.
Just
Wow.
what does it feel like? You know.
You're not on an FBI watch list. You're on our watch list now.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna happen because I'm not dumb, but I'm just saying.
Don't check on your friends, you guys. It's not worth it. Again, reiterating my point from earlier.
Okay, Steve, you go first.
Okay.
Damn. Something I would like to experience for the first time again. God, there's so much shit. That's such a hard question. That's like such a loaded question because I'm like, what would I like to experience for the first time? Damn.
I have a couple things. I can't really think of like one specific thing. One that I know I'm gonna get kind of shit for, but like if you were into it, it was an awesome moment. But like kind of re-experiencing the whole Marvel Cinema Universe again, the year one shit that led up to Endgame, and being in the theaters watching fucking Captain America, go fucking
Nerd.
hardcore with the hammer and the shield. Ah, that was awesome, dude.
You know what?
Oh my god.
Because
that
we're
would be
just
so
we're staying in
sick.
that area. I would like to relive when I first played Kingdom Hearts,
That'd be cute.
because
That'd be cool.
that was a very big like moment in my history of gaming, where like I never felt so in love with the game until like I played it, and like it's like instantly like captured me like emotionally. So it's like
I never knew love.
it was one of those games. It's like one of those things where it's like I can't explain it, but it was definitely like a moment worth reliving.
Nice. That's cool.
Now we're talking about like IRL.
Oh yeah, okay, so then what game would you want to play for the first time? That's obviously Steve's answer.
Game for the first time.
Oh, Halo 2.
Shit. The first thing that popped into my head, and I guess I'll just go with that one, is Journey. It was a PlayStation arcade game, and I played it with my best friend at the time, Alfredo. And it's just this game where you start out at the like in a dirt pile,
Yeah,
and you look up to the mountain, and there's obviously a beam of light. There's no like help really. It's just like press this button to jump, press this button to call, and then press the stick to move, and that's your thing. And you have to get to the top of the mountain. It's a journey, and it was so cool.
Such a pretty game.
It was so pretty. It was so chill, and the whole thing was you could meet somebody, but there wasn't any like real way of like
Doing it.
Loading up with anyone. It was very like Dark Souls ish, but you kind of just walked into an area and hopefully you linked up with someone. And if you did, there was a couple times when he wasn't playing and when I was playing, like after we had done the first playthrough together, that I was just kind of wandering around, and there's just random people, and all you have is like a little like button that goes beep, beep, wah, wah. You're like just kind of talking to each other, and you go through like this just melancholy, somber journey in like a pretty desert area, like with old school architecture around you or whatever. It was really cool. It was a really cool moment. And it was my phone background for a while, because there's like moments where you could just kind of sit down and look at the view. And like I took like me on my little like chocolate phone or whatever, or on my first like smartphone Android, just taking pictures, and then that just being like my background, me and my friend Alfredo sitting there on like the sand or whatever, our characters. It was cute. So I think that game maybe for the first time, but with my friend Alfredo, that just that experience, that vibe, I'd like to have that again. That was cool. Or Mass Effect or Dragon Age, any of those games, those are cool. Yeah, I know. I just thought about it, and I remember playing that with my friend Tamara. We played like over the mic, and she started it when I started it, and we would just like talk to each other like, what did you say? Oh, I did this. Oh my god, okay, so what did you say? Oh, blah, blah. And we would talk about like our choices and stuff like that. We played vicariously in tandem. It was fun. Those were the days back in high school, back in middle school. Those were fun.
I have two.
New?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the first one is Metal Gear Solid 4, because that was what should have been the end of the series.
Son
And
of the
that shit
Patriots?
was just like, huh? Yeah.
Right?
Guns of the
Patriots. There's Guns of the Patriots.
Is that the one that had like?
It's where he's like fucking coughing and dying of cancer.
Yeah.
Well, that
'cause he
one,
was
but
old.
like,
Yeah.
that it had like an hour or like couple hours worth of like cutscenes or something.
Yeah.
Like the longest cutscene, and it was just them fighting or something.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that, or
yeah.
something.
Fighting Ocelot.
Yeah, when you're up
Yeah,
on
okay.
like that's literally like the last what was
It's such
supposed
a
to be the
dope
last
fucking
fight.
It's such a dope fucking
It's good.
game.
I liked it a lot. That shit was emotional. That shit was
It
like
was.
boss fights were super fun.
Yep.
Just the game mechanics in general were super fun. So I don't know. I liked it
and
a lot.
like going through a city and like fucking
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that shit was dope.
That whole game was great, and I wish I could experience it again. And then the second one is what the fuck is it called? My god, why did I forget the name? It's the one where it's the one that I played with Steve. The co-op one where they're escaping jail. It's not called A Way Out. A Way Out.
A Way Out.
A Way Out.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to do that again because the story's really good, and also we're just stupid, and that shit was funny as fuck.
That was a fun game.
It was
We had a
just
blast.
stupid. And then
What the fuck are you guys playing right now? That's called Bread and Pan.
Oh,
or
Bread and
whatever
Fred.
the fuck- Bread and Fred. Oh my god, you
That
guys are
shit's
idiots.
tough,
Watching you
dude.
guys play that is ridiculous.
Dude, it's tough.
So for those of you that don't know, it's two penguins tied to a rope trying to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
And think about these guys just trying to coordinate jumping.
It's tough. It's not as easy as it seems. Trust me.
So hard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was
You guys
like,
are
if
dorks.
I had to substitute Halo, it'd be Tenchu Z because that was one of my first online
That was fun.
experiences.
That's how I met my friend Tamara. That would be cool if I could have the whole online experience that I like, all those feelings and those moments from like when I first started playing that game to like the last day. I'd relive that. That was cool.
I was like, if I had
That
to
was a
be
lot of
something
fun.
that didn't have to do anything with video games or movies or anything like that, the first time I got to drive my first car by myself, like I drove it. I remember driving it too because I was like, I drove down to a city called Northridge, and it was like sunset time, like it was already late, and I was like, I had told my dad, I was like, yo, can I please drive this by myself? And he was like, all right, I trust you. And he like gave me the keys. I like put it in. I remember him like pep talking me the whole time. He's like, pay attention, drive safe. I remember just driving like, and I blasted my music and I was like, this is fucking dope. I was like, I like this moment in life. Like,
How cute.
yeah, it was such a nice experience. Like just, it was the first time I felt very independent and like realizing
An
that
adult.
and realizing that like I was like, holy shit, I'm growing up. Like that's
How
crazy.
cute.
Aw.
I feel like something for that to throw off the wholesome shame.
Oh my god.
The first time I did Molly, I think that was pretty fun. That shit was awesome. That shit was fun, you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could have done it in a better area or whatever, but like,
Guys, don't do drugs.
Man.
We do not condone the use of drugs.
Yeah.
we don't. This is a very personal,
Don't
very
hype
like
it up, please.
me.
Don't.
Man, we did it. I did it at a canyon. My friend was I was really into cars. His car was awesome. He was sober. Just saying, when we were getting up there, and we just hung out. Like it was like I think in summertime, and the moon was super bright, and it was just like super light out, even though it was like at night. And we just hung out, and we just did Molly, and it was cool. It was a lot of fun. That was a great time. That's the problem with. This is me also not condoning it. This is me actually damning it a bit. This is the issue with doing drugs is that you're always chasing that first high.
Yeah, you never get it again.
No, you don't. But people want it.
Guys, don't do it.
No, don't.
There's nothing fun about the first high.
It's chasing
That's
the
what
dragon.
leads to addiction. That's my point. Is that's what leads to addiction. People are always chasing the high and they don't know what to stop.
Can I wind it back to wholesome?
Yes, go for it.
Because we're in a hole.
I'm trying to think of one. I can't think of anything.
The first time we all traveled together,
Oh.
Where do we go?
Texas, like an actual trip.
I'm like, didn't we go to Vegas before that?
Yeah, but Vegas, no, we had never done Vegas
We
together.
didn't go to Vegas. No, our first trip together was to Texas.
Yeah,
We all went on a holiday for the first time out of state
Yeah.
on an airplane together.
yeah. That was a fun time too.
We didn't fight. I remember being in a bad mood with both of you at different points throughout the trip, but we weren't fighting, so I guess that's a good thing.
We all collectively got scared together.
We did.
Okay,
is
so
true.
for sure, I would just want to redo that first night because it was just us three
Yeah,
and
four.
Derek and just going into the house and trying to be somewhat adults, and then just it was just like literally us chilling on the top loft, just everyone talking, chilling out, having wine or whatever the fuck we were drinking.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so much fun. I liked it.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. I
Uh,
forgot we were just chilling out and drinking some wine. We
Yeah.
actually had wine that night.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
love
wine. We had wine and we
Ah.
had beer.
Steve wouldn't cuddle with me because of his dumb. He was like, you don't want to hang it. We stay away from me. I was like, what the fuck? My girlfriend's not here. I was
oh
like,
yeah,
okay.
he was sad the whole time.
Yeah, it was not sad,
I wasn't
maybe, but he
sad.
was like,
I had a great
but
time.
he was very like,
I was like, I was annoyed.
yeah, he was like, I don't.
I ended up cuddling with Derek
Where-
on the little L couch. We both passed out. And he's so sweet. He brought me he woke up and he brought me a fucking blanket and he went to his room, but he left me up there because he tried waking me up and I didn't. So he just brought me a blanket and covered me and he was like, all right, good night, and he walked away.
And then we woke up because Lee heard a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all woke up. We all got our rooms half naked. What happened?
I was in my room and then I guess I didn't put a bag right and it was slowly falling off of something and I kept hearing a noise. And then when it finally fell down, I was like, oh, hell no, out loud. And then everybody tripped out and then we found out what it was. And that was it.
I forgot I was the only one who stayed in the upstairs room, huh?
But because
That was the only upstairs room.
Well,
No.
you stayed in the one room with the full bed, like the king or the queen or whatever. The first night, and then the other nights after that, it was Brian and his girlfriend at the time because they were
that's
the
right.
only
Yeah,
ones that
yeah,
were
yeah.
actually dating someone. And then you stayed in
I stayed in the loft.
Yeah.
the loft, the
Mhm. Yeah,
opposite,
yeah.
like down the hallway from them, basically.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
It was a big couch. It was a private room, so I don't think I
Yeah.
imagine it wasn't a bad time.
I was
so.
chill. I was chilling.
Had your own private fridge up there, like.
We didn't have
Yeah,
anything in
true.
there.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, we put drinks up there. I think at some point,
It was
not
downstairs.
like a
all,
lot.
all our stuff was
we put
downstairs.
Stuff up there. Yeah.
When we were there, when we were hanging out there, yeah, like in
Yeah.
that area, we would.
We left
But-
a good
But
amount.
Definitely was a fun time. I think that was like one of our more like just wholesome trips.
Trying to think of what else I'd want to like relive. That's wholesome. Trying to be wholesome.
I back in high school, which is kind of relevant actually. So choir, I was in choir boy. What's it called? Our school would get invited to Disney Concert Hall in downtown LA. Big ass, just what's it called? I don't even know what to call it. It's just a hall. And the place invites like a bunch of different schools and choirs and stuff, and everybody learns the same music, and then they just throw a big concert. I think it's just, but point is, what's it called? I just want to relive that because it's so fucking crazy being in this like room that's built for like, just amazing acoustics, and then like more than 200 plus people just singing. It was dope.
Mm.
And
That's cute.
I say it's relevant just because what's it called? Remember how I think it was the beginning of the year I mentioned it that we were gonna have a reunion concert type of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's happening.
Oh, dope.
Gone to first 2 practices already, and I was very fucking nervous because I saw people that I haven't seen in almost 10 years. So
Are they hot? Who's hot? Anybody hot? Any hot gay friends that you have or that classmates you have?
In other words, he wants to know who's gay who didn't come out in high school and is now out.
Yeah, any DL dudes that you think might be little chub chasers? Damn. Okay, well, if you keep your ear to the ground for that, for me.
I got you.
Thanks, homie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of something wholesome that's not giving me thirsting for your classmates.
Or drugs.
Or drugs. Experience something for the first time. Yeah, I don't really got anything.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. I can't really think of anything.
How about your solo trip that you took to go see your friends?
I felt like I would say that, yeah. If anything, that's another thing is like there are things that I would like to do, but if anything, redo like slight things about it. Like on that trip, I would have liked to not have gotten so fucked up one night and then like had a like better time at the end. But that was only like the last hour, bring more clothes. That's kind of like the only things I would like
I feel
to
like
change
that's
about
your
that.
guys' always issue is you
I
guys
always bring more than enough.
Well, I brought more than enough. It's like the one time, like I was already, what's it called? I was lounging around and some of the, so I don't like to wear out what I was lounging around. And like, I just ended up lounging around in something that was meant to be like going out. So I was like down one shirt. And then when I went out with them, we got coffee in the next morning and then I got coffee on that shirt. So I was like, shit. So all I had was like, what I was planning on going on the fucking airplane with something super like relaxed and like almost like a tattered shirt. I was like, this is whatever, like no sleeves and no collar. I'm just like trying to chill. And I wore that out. So things like that, I would have liked to have like a little redo. But yeah, I think my solo trip, that would be fun. I had a lot of fun seeing my friends and having like heart to hearts and stuff like that with them. Cause that's just how I am, especially when it's like the vibe is right. Or I've met a lot of friends that I have online and I like having one-on-one in-person physical time with them because it's just,
it makes it more real.
I think about stuff like that a lot. Yeah. And it makes it more real. It's more personal and it's more like, I don't know, it's real. It's not like this isn't real, like, talking to everybody online and being friends with them or whatever and talking to you guys, but it's,
well, we know each other in real life.
I'm a physical touch kind of person. I'm a physical baby girl, I'm a physical queen. Physical touch is like almost a love language, not entirely, because I do not like to be touched for the most part. So
No,
it depends on the person.
You're like a
But-
cat.
Get away from me. But yeah, so it was nice. Had a lot of like moments where I was like just appreciating my friends. I like doing that. I like appreciating my friends and letting them know they're appreciated. So shit like that. It was a good time. So yeah, I do that trip again. That was a lot of fun. And I think our Vegas trips, maybe even with the hiccups that we've had, they were a lot of fun.
I think this last one we went was probably like the funnest one we've had in a long time.
That's one that I would like to redo because I was worried about like just some shit on my own that like ended up just getting fixed at the end and it was nothing like hardcore. So I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, do I want to relive that one? I'd relive it. That was fun.
It'd be nice to relive that one and not like and have the mentality of you'll be fine. Like literally, you don't have to worry about it. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about that, and that's not on my mind. And I could actually like vibe out. The only time I had like super fun was when we were all like fucked up and like came home at like 7 a.m. That was like the funnest night for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, if I had to add one for Rich and I is like our Disney trips.
Oh yeah, actually,
dude, those shits were a blast. Like as stupid as they were a fucking blast. We did too much there.
I thought of one too, but I can't mention it. But anyway,
they're a married couple, you guys. At this point, I'm the flower boy.
We wear the Mr. and Mr. Mickey shirts.
Guys are terrible.
Wear the I'm with the idiot shirt,
and it's just the two hands pointing at each other.
No.
You guys take your bros and homies and boyfriends to your local theme parks and wear idiot shirts. I'm with idiot shirts and
send us
tell
pictures
us about it. Yeah, especially these two because they're so madly in love with each other. Anyways,
please
that's
leave.
it for the podcast.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. We're at our hour mark, and now it's time to get into the last segment of recommendations and final regards. Steve, you go first.
Huh?
My bad. I thought
We're still recording.
I would say the only thing is like just it's such based on like the last topic we had was it's nice to like think and like go back and kind of like memory lane these things, but I understand that those aren't going to be the only fun moments you guys have or like the moments you'd want to relive. You guys still have a whole lifeline of memories to live for. Especially
it gets better
this week alone. Just because it's a suicide prevention month.
Suicide prevention. I thought it was it's the week. I think
it's the week.
Suicide prevention week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys. A lot of fun times in your life, whether good or bad. It always gets good.
Whether good or bad, with people or by yourself.
Mm-hmm. You learn to have fun by yourself and with others. Trust me.
You learn to enjoy your own company.
And your own company is sometimes the best company. But
True.
Yeah, so it's always fun to like reminisce and like think about all the stupid shit we've done. Obviously, you guys listening to our podcast every week is us going sometimes down our memories and realizing that holy shit, we've done so much in the short time that we've been here. But we still have so much more to do.
Somehow we're still here despite all our stupid ass decisions and choices. We're so good.
By me not wanting to.
We're so good.
We're so good at this shit, you guys.
I don't think so.
Holy shit! I can't believe we made it this far.
Anyway,
ew, stop. Now, for music, I have one. I've been listening to. It's called the song's called "Seasons" by Wave to Earth.
Seasons.
Yeah, it's
Seasons
a South Korean band.
Love.
Wave to Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So low. Let me turn it.
It's a very chill song. Like very chill. Yeah.
Based Seoul, Korea. Cute.
Yeah,
Wave to Earth is a three-member band consisting of singer and songwriter Daniel Kim, drummer Dong Kyo Shin, and bassist John Cha. Yeah, very cool. Indie pop and lo-fi sound based on jazz drumming, creating a unique sense of seasons and a dreamy atmosphere in their music. This song is super cute. And I will cry to it later.
I thought he was still reading the bio, and I was just like, "Who's saying this?"
I should be writing bios for Spotify artists.
Anyway,
is that it, Steve?
That's it. That's the only song I got this week. I mean, I had a couple few, but you know, they don't hit the way this one's been hitting.
Gotcha.
This one's definitely been on repeat for a few days now. But
nice.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, that's kind of it. Like everything else has been. I saw a tweet that said earlier, I listened to the same music just in a different order, and I was like, yeah, same.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was like, you know, spice up my music. Just shuffle that bitch differently.
Spice up my music. Put the songs you listen to the most on a playlist, and then click shuffle. Richard, what about you?
Video with songs. I'm on a completely different side. First one is called "Misfortune Blackbird" by JFJP. This is like, well, it's techno or like EDM. I don't know. I just like it a lot. Especially with Mortal Kombat coming out soon. I'm just getting ready for the fucking fighter game music.
Dude, I didn't know it's already out. That is crazy.
So it's out
you
for
have to spend $110.
It's out for the premium edition, people.
110
for the premium edition.
Yeah, if you get the premium edition, because you get the combat pack with it.
I don't need gas.
That's too much money for my ass.
Yeah.
Hey, how do I spell this again?
Misfortune Blackbird.
Right, Misfortune
Blackbird.
I typed that in. It's not one word, right? Blackbird?
No. Space Bird by JFJP.
Oh, okay, got it. It was the space that was fucking me up. Gotcha. Okay. Continue.
The first minute and a half of it or something like that, it's like a really good like intro already. Then it goes into like this little like
Blade?
No. It goes into like this like little break. And then at 2 minutes and 20 seconds is when it really fucking hits. And I'm just like,
got there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. It's Blade music.
Blade music, basically.
It's a small artist. They only have anyone monthly listeners. Cool.
Blade music / John Wick at the club music.
This is John Wick music.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm listening
This is fighting music. I can hear it.
And the second one can also be like fighter.
I'm gonna break my neck this weekend.
Oh.
This upcoming
weekend. Right. This next one is also kind of fighter, but also kind of like race. It's called "In the City" by Bass Tripper.
In the city. Bass.
All one word. Bass
Tripper. It's Bass Tripper, I think. Stripper. Isn't it?
Is there
Bass Tripper?
No, it's two S's.
It's
Bass Tripper.
Bass Tripper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was 3. It looked like 3 for a second there.
Drum and bass.
Yeah.
Just really grimy.
I love drum and bass.
Yeah, really grimy too. So I don't know.
Belgian bass, drum and bass DJ producer.
Mm-hmm.
Adding to my Jump Rope playlist.
This is a good song. And honestly, just always gets the heartbeat going.
This is what's that car game? The car soccer game? No.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Gran Turismo?
No. The one where you do flips.
Oh, Burnout?
No.
That's what I'm thinking of.
No. It's the 3v3 soccer game card.
Oh, Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League.
This is the music that plays on that shit for sure.
Yeah.
I can hear this in Rocket League.
Yeah, I could too.
Rocket League's got good music, so that's not like a dig at all.
And then final remarks. Enjoy the times while you're, enjoy the good times. It's fun to reminisce, but like Steve said, there's more coming soon. And if you're having any troubles, always reach out to a friend if you really need the help. But that's all I got. So yeah,
this is a badass song.
I told you.
It's good. Hi. So I'll go with songs first. The first song is a completely different vibe from this. It's not really recommendation. It's a nice song, but it was mainly also because I was tripped out. I listened to it this morning because of a TikTok. It's called Clay Pigeons. 2 separate words by Michael Cera.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he made a song,
he made
dude.
a song, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And I listened to it. It's pretty good.
This is that Juno music.
It's very Juno-esque, but like I like it. It's cool. It's very cool. I also
Who's
completely
that
forgot
kid?
that he like plays music.
Yeah,
and
he's
shit
like an
that.
actual
He's
musician.
a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like my ass isn't absolutely in love with fucking Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So it flew over my head.
This is so Juno.
It's cute. I like it.
It's like the intro song to Juno.
True though.
Yeah. It's cute. I like it.
As for music,
our vibe is so different this week.
Honestly, to make it even more different, Guts. The whole album was pretty cool. It didn't hit that hard when I first listened to it by Olivia Rodrigo. The second playthrough though, I did like it a lot more. So I think the songs kind of just need some time to grow a little bit, but I'm not gonna like recommend the whole thing. I like the songs. The first song is cool, American Bitch, Bad Idea, right? Of course, all the popular ones, but I like Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, and I like the last one, Teenage Dream. Teenage Dream made me cry actually a little bit. It got a little teary-eyed. It was good.
I typed in Guts and it was Guts Rage funk music.
Right? Was it like Guts from fucking
anime?
From what is it fucking was Berserk? Yeah.
It's just it's funk music. So I saw Olivia Rodrigo. My eyes went. No, I want to listen to funk. Yeah, I was like, let me play this real quick. This is crazy.
Yeah, I dig the whole album. It's cool. I mean, it's pop punk Olivia Rodrigo. It's like that kind of vibe. So if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. And yeah, I dig it. I like her music. It's cool.
Snippets of her songs are pretty nice.
It scratches the like Paramore vibe a little bit. Not to like be like, oh my gosh, it's just like Hayley Williams or Paramore, because I know people don't like that kind of comparison, but that's kind of like the itch it gets from me, and I dig it.
You know what I do like about her? She found her like her tune.
Yeah, she has a good sound.
She definitely,
sound.
She found her tune in music, because this playlist, I heard someone like review it, and the way they reviewed it was kind of more or less kind of like that like high school teen punk type of music.
Yeah.
And it was like it hits it's like it's nice for like this generation to have what we had with like all that. Mm-hmm. So and that's what she is, and that's cool. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good what do they call a sophomore album? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
When they like the next one, I feel like it's really good for that, because it's like her last one was when she was young and still going through it. Now this is kind of like the farewell to like her adolescence almost. I like that kind of shit. I like that narrative, and that kind of is translated in her songs. So
the third album is usually the one that's like everyone's like that was their best album.
Gotcha.
So
when
usually
they get
for
the sound
artists
together,
because the first one is like all they're wearing their inspiration on their sleeve, so all the people that they listen to. The second album is like they're starting to add more of their flavor into it, and then the third one is like completely like leaning into what they want to do, like all experimental stuff. But
I'm excited.
It's really good. Yeah. So.
Should be cool. I like her. So I still listened to her first album, and apparently she's gonna be doing a tour for the album. Debating whether or not to get tickets for it. There's another be stupid expensive, and I don't know if I want to be the only 30-year-old man.
I don't think they'll be stupid expensive. I think they'll just be hard to grab because of like
that is what I was thinking too. Grabbing them is gonna be super hard, especially out here in LA. All the LA girlies are gonna be all about it. But
hey,
still,
you know what?
It's cool.
If you want it, you'll get it.
Exactly.
Vampire is a good song off her album though.
Yeah, no, Vampire is awesome. I love Vampire. Like Bad Idea, right? And Vampire, like those are like I feel like they're gimmies. I feel like has heard them, and I think they're pretty good. Yeah. So check out the album.
To you, Olivia Rodrigo.
Any songs you guys may like, check them out. Let me know if you like any of them. Put it in the comments down below. Leave us a like, a comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your mistresses, and your side pieces.
Your baby mamas, your current mamas, your future baby mamas, and your mama's mama.
And your mama's mamas.
Your dad.
And your dad. Hit me up.
If you got...
Anyway.
Oh, I don't know, Brian. It's not like our Brian, well, our friend Brian from Texas, but the other Brian, Ayala. If you're watching this, he asked her how the podcast was going lately, and I was like, "Oh, it's good." And Bubble Line, I talked about it because he likes the TikToks that we were posting and stuff like that. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Spotify too if you guys want to listen to us audio only or see any of the very interesting and funny highlights that our local IT guy is putting together on there.
Local IT guy.
Yeah, I mean that's his title and he wears it proudly. or he has to
No.
because nobody else is gonna do it. Let's be
Our
real.
head and main only editor.
Rich Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of about it. Oh, final regards. Suicide prevention week. Do I tell you guys something to get you away from the edge, or do I push you over there? That's the real question.
Whatever he says, I don't know.
I was already thinking of it. I was just gonna put the Animal Crossing. What he meant to say is take care of yourself and go talk to someone if you
Drink
really
a lot of
need
water.
to. Yeah.
Oh, I feel, yeah. I mean, we literally, I talked about it, like, I think on the podcast before, maybe it was last one or the week before. Water. If you're not drinking water and I don't see you drinking water, that's an ick. If you're carrying a water bottle with you, that is not an ick. I consider you a hydrated king. So I guess that's part of the final regards. I don't want it to be though, but take care of yourselves. If you are worried that you're sounding like a broken record with your friends and your family, who cares? Honestly,
I do it
who
all the
cares?
time.
I think they'd rather appreciate you telling them the same shit over and over again than them getting that faithful call. So keep that in mind. Everybody prefers to be annoyed than to never be annoyed ever again. So keep that in mind. And basically piggybacking off of what Steve said earlier, there are more memories to be had, whether it be with other people or by yourself. You learn to love yourself in your own company. And sometimes it is preferred. I can't tell you how many times that I've like told my friends that I'm not down to hang out or jump onto a call, but I'll play with them. And I'm just going to be by myself listening to music and listening to like a YouTube video or some like ASMR shit while I'm playing video games. Like that's just kind of what it is. Sometimes you just need stuff like that. You need to have me time, even if you're, kind of dipping your toe into social time. It's fine. You can make it work. I make it work. And so can you.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we heard from your friend, from your guys' latest and greatest addiction. And you guys can't kick us because that's addiction. Okay, bye. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
We love you guys. Have a good night.
It always struggles with you. Anyway, bye.
Chew.
Drogadito.
They come back for the chews. Always and forever. Chew men.
Chew on my dick.
Good night.